Hello everyone. Good morning, good morning. Hope everything is well with everyone in chat. Hope you guys are having good morning or evening or afternoon, wherever and whenever you're watching this stream or this VOD. Shout out to the VOD watchers as always. Let me go ahead and switch over because as you can see, today we're going to be doing a little bit of work in CAS when it comes to my little doo-doo save file. Because I don't know, when it comes to Nordhaven, I've been like super inspired. So I have some ideas for some of the townies, and I want to go ahead and get started on that. Because Nordhaven is definitely one of those worlds where I'm going to have to create some additional townies for. Biscool! I hope I said your name correctly. But hello, welcome in. Good evening. I hope you're having a very relaxing evening. Hope you had some good dinner, if you already had that. Well, yeah, it's currently 9 in the morning for me. Victoria, hello. Good afternoon. Wow, look at us, all over the place when it comes to time zones. But yeah, so to kind of give you a rundown of what I'm thinking when it comes to this save, Nordhaven, if you don't know, comes with the Business and Hobbies expansion pack. And one of the main selling points is that you can open up small businesses. And when it comes to small businesses, there's like two tracks, I guess you can go down. One is being a pretty legitimate business owner. You know, you do the right thing, you pay your taxes, all that good stuff. And then the other track is very shady, where you might be doing some underhanded deals or maybe screwing people out of their hard-earned money, whatever it is. And so based off of that type of gameplay, I was thinking to myself, I feel like Nordhaven is the perfect place for a little mix of white collar and street crime. So basically, we might end up making a little mini scuff New York when it comes to the save. And I say that because a lot of the townies that I was thinking of, they have very shady backgrounds and stuff. Also, Pisces, hello. Good morning. So yeah, I was thinking of maybe making a hacker type of sim, maybe making a shady business owner. We have Dustin, who's already, I don't know, pulling some underhanded tactics in order to get his tattoo business off the ground. And then we have that guy that moved in with his parents, who's currently on the run from some people, probably some mobsters that he owes money to. So that's what I'm thinking when it comes to Nordhaven, because we got to play into that more. You know, sometimes the Sims, people like it being very boring, very vanilla, I guess, but I like a little spice to things, if you will. So yeah, that's kind of the agenda for today. And I think we're going to start off with Dustin. Because for Dustin, when I was when I was discussing his background before, I think he is currently in a relationship with a pretty well-off sim. She comes from money. She's probably currently disowned from her family, though, because they don't like the fact that she is dating Dustin and that she is into the art scene instead of maybe going off to university for some distinguished degree. So they're currently in a relationship together. And I feel like it's one that's not really genuine. They're both kind of using each other. Dustin's using her because, again, she has money and he wants to start a tattoo business. So, she's the perfect benefactor, I guess. And then for her, I think she's just using him because she wants to piss off her parents. And yeah, she's the type anyway not to really be in a committed relationship. So right off the bat, I'm going to give her non-committal because she's like, yeah, don't get too used to me staying here with you because one day I might be up and I might be out of here and I won't really say anything. So that's kind of our deal. And you would think he would be upset to hear his girlfriend say that, but honestly, he's like, yeah, it's whatever. Just don't leave until I get this business started. Once we have everything up and running, then you can go. So that's kind of how he's feeling. Need a Ponzi scheme? Oh yeah, for sure. The sim that we're thinking of that stays with his parents now, he's definitely the type to pull a Ponzi scheme. He has to make quick cash Because again, he owes money to some very dangerous people. Also, I already kind of like her face. We might not have to do much here. I'll do some pulling though. Some pulling and stretching. But again, I hope you guys are doing well. Me, I woke up pretty happy today, I guess you could say. I have a family reunion later today, which is starting at 10 apparently. And I was like, why is it starting so early? I guess because of like the heat and stuff, but at the same time, I am not about to be outside at 10 a.m. That's absolutely crazy. So I won't be showing up until much later. But yeah, that's kind of on the agenda for me today. I haven't had a family reunion in like so long. But I think it'll be nice to see all the family that I haven't seen in a million years. And have someone come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, I remember when you were a baby. Which is always such an awkward thing because you remember me, but like you said, I was a baby, so I have no idea who you are. And I don't really know what to say. But anyway, it should be fun. You gotta spend time with your family. Too much stuff going on in the world not to. Maybe I'll go with these eyebrows. I haven't really used these before. Some very thick ones. Thick boys. Also, the other day, I saw someone with like the largest ears possible. It was honestly kind of crazy. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it was like this, but not that stuck out. More like to the side. But yeah, it was absolutely insane. So maybe we give her big ears. I don't think I gave a sim or a female sim big ears. We gotta have some diversity. Okay. We can go with that. Some little skin details. Oh, that's so sweet. This is my favorite part of a family reunion. The game of do you remember me? Or who are you? Do you remember me? It's nice meeting people that you haven't really, well, I guess you technically met before, but you don't remember. But at the same time, as you guys know, I'm just a very awkward person. So most of the time, I don't really know what to say. It's like, oh yeah, it's nice to see you. And then sometimes that's just it. But other times people, they'll just stand there and try to have more of a conversation or expect you to say more. I'm like, I don't know what else to say. So technically, like, this is my first time meeting you. I don't know what to say. Then it gets kind of awkward. Ooh, I like her with the moles. Love giving my personal Sims big ears. I think they're so cute. Honestly, ears are like one of the most cutest parts of the body. I feel like the ears and the nose. Even though a lot of people have complicated feelings about their noses. I feel like noses are very cute and underrated. Okay, we don't really have many skin details to use. So I'm gonna pull a play from Tiny Coffee Cups. If you guys don't know, you should follow them. Extremely talented creator. And they do this thing where they use tattoos to add a bit more detail to the face. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna go as crazy as they do because I'm still trying to get used to even doing this in the first place. But it is a cool way to add like additional shadowing and stuff to the Sim's face. So I'm gonna try to do that. Because I think that'll add a little bit more intrigue or interesting details. There we go. Some story and good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Glad to have you back. Yeah, it can be a lot. It most definitely can. Most definitely can. But like I said, I'm excited. I haven't really seen most of that side of my family in a long time because it's my dad's family. And not only have I been gone from America for like the past 3 years, but also, I don't know. I feel like for some reason when it comes to dad's sides of the family, that's just a side of the family you don't really see most of the time. It's usually the mom side. Okay. Give her a little bit of shadowing around the eyes, something like that. And I want to see if I can maybe give her like a little bit more of shadowing around her cheek in a way that doesn't look dumb and doesn't look like I just drew on her face. So maybe like, okay, just hold up. Like I said, it does kind of look like I'm just drawing on her face, but let me cook, or let me try to cook. I'm gonna try to blend it. Like this. Okay, wait, no. That's not really it. Okay, now I just kind of erased everything, so... Alright, that didn't really work. Can I turn her? Oh, I can! Okay, wait, that might make things a bit easier. Also, I forgot to mention this last night, but thanks for the follows, everyone. There's a couple of people that followed. We have Theater Doof, Sam, Simone, Emil the Builder. Shout out to Emil the Builder. They gave me a free, what do you call it? A gifted sub for Maya. So shout out to you. Hoagie Air. Wow, the sandwich queen or king. And Lovely Ostrich. Shout out to you guys. Sorry I missed the follow. I need to come up with some type of alert system because honestly, I'm just bad at checking stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do the shadowing. It's kind of hard. I don't really know how shadowing works. But I want to try. Nah, I don't think I can do it. I'm just gonna erase. Instead, I'll just add some like splotches and stuff. A little bit of discoloration. I think we'll just go with that instead. But yeah, like I said, you guys need to check out like how Tiny does their Sims when it comes to like using the tattoo feature to add on more stuff. It's super, super creative, like amazing what they can do. One day, maybe I'll get like that. But will it be today? Probably not, because as you can see, I'm very much struggling. Yeah, let's add like some of this. And lighten it up in some areas too. Okay, yeah, kind of adds a bit more texture. How's it look with no reshade? Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, that's all I'll do. Let's get some hair. Wow. I haven't used base game hair or vanilla hair in a long time. It's always so jarring when I come back here. Maybe a little bit of puff action. That actually doesn't look bad on her. You know, some people have a weird thing about like older people wearing like puffs or pigtails and stuff. Honestly, I mean, I can understand why people might think it's childish if you're 30 or 40 or whatever, but honestly, I don't care. I feel like it's fine. People can do what they want, but some people view it as like a really childish thing if you still wear pigtails or ponytails or whatever it may be. But why is that considered childish? It's just something like out of your face. It's kind of a cute hairstyle. Ooh, or maybe this one. I don't think I've used this one before on a sim. We can go with this type of color. And maybe we keep her eyebrows dyed too. I feel like that's a very bold decision to make, but she seems like the sim that would go for that. I feel like people who think certain hairstyles are childish go hand in hand with people who think Disney parks are just for kids. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Because, like, even then, it's like, okay, so what that people still want to go to, like, amusement parks and have fun. Or even, like, people that are like, oh, you still play The Sims or you still play video games. It's so childish. Why is it childish? Like, sure, maybe the majority of marketing does go towards, like, kids and stuff. But who says you have to stop enjoying those things just because you get older? That's why I reject the idea of, like, I don't know, aging. I mean, yes, we do, like, mentally and physically get older. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you have to just stop enjoying the things you once did. Unless it's, like, eating crayons and stuff like that, of course. But you can still enjoy going to the Disney parks. Or watching kids' movies or animation or whatever it may be. There shouldn't be an age limit on that. In fact, I think if you still enjoy those things, it's very beautiful. Because you still have that, like, I guess, whimsy about you in a way. I like that on her. I don't know if we should go for something super bold or low-key when it comes to her makeup. Like maybe this lip color. That doesn't look too bad on her, actually. Yeah, I might go with that. Just makes me sad people think they have to grow out of stuff they enjoyed. Me too. Me too. I hope I never become that way. Life is too short. I want to be a kid as long as I can. Well, if that's what makes me a kid, then so be it. Oh, she looks really pretty. If I do say so myself. Let's see. What kind of earrings do we have to work with? Ooh, wait a minute. These are kind of cute. Could definitely go with hoops of some sorts. I think I might go with these. I really like these on her. Well, we might stick with gold. Okay. Yeah, the business and hobbies pack, honestly, okay, for rent, as you guys know, has been like my go-to pack for the longest. Bugs and all, I do think it's a really good pack. I do still recommend it. It is still like top two, but business and hobbies, and I haven't even like explored the pack fully, but this might be a go-to pack as well. The build and buy is amazing. The cast is amazing. The gameplay is amazing. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. Also, before I start doing neck accessories, let me actually put her in an outfit. Business and hobbies items are my favorite, both cast and build by. Yeah, they did such a good job. They did such a good job. I wish we could see this type of quality throughout all the packs. Also, there's currently a fire truck passing by, so if you hear that in the background, well, I can't really say I'm sorry because they're going to save someone's life. But yeah, I wish we saw this quality in more of the packs. Because it's really good. I feel like I don't use this top very much, so I think I might go with this. I feel like she can pull it off. I'll go with the black. Yeah. Okay, okay. I like that. Like, I want them to permanently hire whoever worked on it. Same. Same with, what's that one pack? Even though I don't own it, Werewolves. Like, Werewolves is an extremely good pack. And the team, they popped off. The only reason I don't own Werewolves is because I'm like, yeah, I doubt I'm ever going to play with Werewolves. So I don't want to spend money on something I'm not going to use. But yeah, the team that did Werewolves, Business and Hobbies, For Rent, even Growing Together, we need them back. We need them to form like a super team and save us. Since we're going to be stuck with this game forever, apparently. Have you guys seen the leak about the next pack? I've seen a few things. Isn't it supposed to be kind of like a campers or I don't know, whatever you call it, like a go away camp? That's what it sounds like, or that's what it looked like. Also, Tangerina Ballerina. Hello, hello. Welcome in, my friend. Business and Hobbies was made by the European Sims team, as far as I know. But we need them to come back. We need them to come back. Because that was a super good pack. It's so funny how I sing so much praise about it, because honestly, I was definitely one of those people when it first came out. I was like, I thought we were going to get more than this. But nowadays, yeah, I'm a believer. I'm its #1 supporter when it comes to business and hobbies. White pants. Red feels a little too bold. Honestly, I feel like her fashion is very 2010s, especially with the infinity scarf. Or is this an infinity scarf, or is this a different type of scarf? I feel like this came with one of those cultural updates, so I'm sorry if it's something else and I'm just being ignorant and don't know. But yeah, her outfit feels very 2010s, if I do say so myself. I really wanted to give her colored pants, but I don't know if that's gonna work. We can give her some boots though. I saw the leak, but I wanted to wait until more info officially comes out. I hope that the implications aren't true about the content of it. Yeah, it feels like Outdoor Retreat 2.0. So, Simstorian, are you not really up for, I guess, like, yeah, what Victoria said, like an Outdoor Retreat 2.0? Like, what are you expecting from this leak? Who's the sim? This is gonna be Dustin's girlfriend. She's a pretty well-off sim. She comes from money, even though she's not on good term with her parents right now. And they live together because Dustin is hoping that she'll sponsor or she'll support his budding tattoo business. So that's her story right now. Their relationship is one of convenience. They're both kind of using each other. They don't actually like love, or maybe they care about each other. I won't say they don't care about each other, but they definitely don't like love each other in a romantic way. Let's go with black socks, even though you can't see them and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it looks like recycled stuff again. Why do we need another nature-based pack? I can see that. I can definitely see the criticism. I think that's pretty valid. But for me personally, I really like the idea of outdoor retreat. And I feel like it was one of those worlds that had a lot of potential. But the Sims team, they just, I don't know. Especially since it was one of those earlier packs and they probably didn't have any idea what they were doing. So even though, yes, this pack might sound just like a rehash or an upgraded version of Outdoor Retreat, I'm still kind of looking forward to it. Because I'm hoping it'll be able to do what Outdoor Retreat couldn't do, if that makes sense. But I definitely get that criticism. I feel like it's very valid. I didn't see Dustin yet. Can I see him eventually? Oh yeah, he's right here. You can definitely see him. This is our Dustin Broke. As you can see, he's very tatted out because he's a tattoo artist. And honestly, I wanted him to look a bit haggard, so we do have like some aging already showing in his face because he comes from a very difficult background. If you don't know about the Brokes, I'm basically going with the Sims 2 lore, and his mother, Brandy Broke. She was left alone to raise him because her parents didn't approve of her getting pregnant when she was in high school. So they kind of disowned her. She had to drop out of high school. Her husband, or not her husband, her boyfriend at the time, he was mysteriously murdered in the basement pool of the high school. So yeah, she was kind of left on her own to raise him. And then she had more kids who she claimed were fathered by her dead boyfriend. So now the town thinks she's crazy. And Dustin, he had to grow up through all of that, seeing his mom struggle, just going through a lot of bullying because of his family. So yeah, I wanted that to show in his face that he's had a really hard life. But this is Dustin. Dustin broke everyone. And now he's moved to Nordhaven. He's run away from home, from all his troubles, wanting to leave everything behind and start anew. So here he is with his new girlfriend in a very new city. I think I'm going to try again with the pants. Or maybe we go with leather. Some leather pants. Ooh, okay, this is not bad, actually. And we can give her a tattoo as well. On the elbow. That's kind of crazy. I feel like that would hurt, but it does look very nice, so we might keep it. Elbow tattoo, and maybe something around the ankle. A little dainty little tattoo. Yeah, like a little rose. Also, maybe some body hair, because I've also been into that too. Because personally, guys, I'm gonna be honest, like back in the day, sure, I would just go ahead and like shave my arms and my legs, but most of the time I can't be bothered. Unless it's like some super fancy event, then yeah, maybe I'll shave my legs. But most of the time, I'm just letting it grow. I don't really care that much. And she's just like me, so she's also gonna have some body hair. Oops. But I need to make it her natural color. So maybe, yeah, like this black. That's why I want to wait to see what more there is. It also looks like we are getting hobbies, which the pack with that word in, it lacks. He's cool. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool too. I'm currently setting up a Willow Creek plus Pleasant View rotational, and I can't wait to play with the Broke family. I have so many ideas for them. Honestly, the Broke family, but as you can say with all the Sims 2 families, to be honest, there's just so much potential with them. They have such an interesting story, and I feel like you can take it so many different ways. So I really had a blast, and I think you will too. This is a very interesting outfit that you have here, ma'am. We gotta fix this. But I don't hate the idea of her being in like a suit similar to this. We just need to pick something better. Maybe her eyebrows could be darker. I was thinking about that, but I feel like she's the type of sim that she's gonna go all the way. So she's also gonna dye not only her hair, but her eyebrows. Personally, would I do that? No, I'm not brave enough. But she's that type of sim. Also, you said they're in a relationship of convenience. So what is convenient for her about being with Dustin? For her, it's just a way to piss off her parents. Because she's the type of sim, she comes from a pretty privileged life, you know? She's had everything given to her. She has like the money, everything she could ever want. And her parents, I don't know. I feel like with that type of lifestyle, you kind of have parents that are pretty controlling. You know, they want you to live your life a certain way. They want you to go to university, get a good job, marry someone who's as well off as you so you can kind of continue, I don't know, that legacy. And she doesn't want that. She's kind of fed up with that. So when Dustin came along, this guy who is from a very poor family background, you know, who looks the way he looks, who's not even from around here, she jumped at the opportunity because she was like, you seem like someone that would piss my parents off to no end, so I want to be with you. And yeah, she's technically not really getting that much out of it, just the satisfaction of making her parents mad, but I think that's enough for her. And I guess she gets free tattoos too, so that's a little bonus as well. I don't really have any tops that I see that would fit her. I wanted to go for like a little suit action, but I don't think that'll be possible with what we have in game. So I might need to pivot. Pivot. Maybe give her a full body suit. Yeah, I'm looking now. But I don't know. I feel like we don't have any. It's kind of why I need my wedding stories, but I'm never going to download it or buy it. Because I think we do get more formal wear when it comes with that pack. But yeah. Don't really have anything here. Or maybe this. Okay, wait a minute. This isn't bad. This little jumpsuit. Ooh, we can go for the all white. And we can pretend it's of much higher quality fabric. Maybe like silk or something. I don't know. We do have this one too. I don't know. This one, or should we go with the one before this one? Maybe sort out a female. So I look at masculine. The thing with masculine though, I feel like the Sims team, some of the items, they just really don't fit a feminine, like I guess, a female framed body. I wish they would do a better job of that. Because yes, it'll be a looser fit or something, which is fine, but sometimes it just really glitches out and it looks weird. So I don't really like doing that unless I have to. Because there are a few items that kind of work, but most of the time they really don't work as well as I would like. I like the second one. Okay, I'm glad you said that, because me too. This one, I don't mind it, but it doesn't really feel like something she would wear at a formal outing. Maybe someone else would, but not her. Now the question is, what color? Maybe the white and black, or maybe this like navy kind of tan color. I feel like we should go with the white and black though, because she kind of, I don't know, I feel like this one right here kind of washes her out due to her hair color and her skin color. I like black and white. She seems like a grayscale girl. Honestly, Tangerina Ballerina, I feel like me and you are on the same page right now. Which is good. We love synergy. Maybe a little bit of jewelry. That wouldn't hurt. I guess a watch. Nah, she doesn't really seem like a watch person. Go with that. Where's that one bracelet that I always use? Because it's like the most basic one out of the other options we have. These earrings. Ooh, I like the mini hoops on her. I think that's nice. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe these. She can wear these. Or I might be pushing it. I don't know. But I feel like it'll be cool if we can give her some glasses. Because I'm trying to picture, because she's in the art scene. She's definitely into the arts. I feel like she's very close with a lot of the local artists. She's constantly hosting like little galleries and stuff in their apartment. Or not galleries, exhibits for her friends in their apartment. So I'm trying to picture what she would wear at one of those exhibitions. I think something like this. She does give off very hipster-ish vibes. So this might be too much. You might be thinking, okay, you're doing a little too much with this hat. But I think for her, it's very fitting. At least I think so. The bigger round ones are cool. Let me see. Do you usually have a story for the sim before you create them, or do you figure it out afterwards? It kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes I'll have a story beforehand. Like for her, I already had an idea of what kind of sim I wanted her to be before I started making her. But other times, I'll just start with a blank slate. Oh, these do look nice. Before I wasn't really feeling it without the hat, but I think with the hat, these actually do look nice. It changes her though. This looks very like sophisticated, rich girl. And this looks very cool girl. So maybe we go with these. I think that's the vibe she would be trying to go for. Then athletic wear. I always hate this category because honestly, there's not really much you can do. It's either sweats, some type of sports bra, and whatever. Or it's just like loungewear to me. So I think we're just gonna go with loungewear. Or something very relaxed. But yeah, honestly, I don't really care about this category. So I'm just gonna throw her in some stuff. Oh yeah, and I didn't do her makeup over here. Let me do that real quick. Nothing too special. She doesn't really seem like the type that would go all out for her makeup. She probably just sticks with the same color every single time. Like me. The few times I do actually do my makeup, I just do the same thing over and over, no matter what the occasion is. It's just easier that way. Sometimes I don't want to think about it that much. I just want to do it and go. And I actually like this for sleepwear, so I might keep that. But obviously, take off these. Do you still have... No, you don't have your fingernails. Honestly, same. I have my go-to and it's good enough for me. Exactly. I mean, shout out to the people that can actually sit down and like experiment and do different stuff with their makeup. Me personally, I'm just like, you know what? At least I'm trying to put on some mascara or whatever it is, okay? I'm doing that at the very least. Anything more than that, that's too much. I just can't be bothered. Unless someone else wants to do it, then sure. But me, by myself, especially since I don't know what I'm doing, no thank you. No thank you. I'll stick with my one main look, and that's it. And this one I've perfected too. I think I look really nice with it. Because I finally reached a point where I know how to do my eyebrows. And yeah, I'm gonna just stick to the same way every single time. Okay, this is party wear. I kind of feel like she would wear this vest. This just jumped out to me, so we'll go with this. Ooh, we can do the pinstripe. Now that's very like 2000s, when people would wear like business casual to the club. Imagine if people did that now. It's so crazy to me how people back then used to do that. But it does look cool when you look at like the photos from back then. Man, the 2000s, I feel like that was such a weird time in terms of fashion. I reached a no makeup phase in life. Experimenting was fun too when I did it. Yeah, I don't think I've had like an experimenting phase when it comes to makeup. I've definitely had one with clothes. But yeah, I'm the same. When it comes to makeup, I like to go for that look where, oh, it looks like you have no makeup, but in reality, you have makeup. Because I feel like for me, also if I did like go all out with my makeup, I don't know how I would adjust to that. Because one day, you know, my face is totally beat. And then the next day you just go to nothing. I feel like that would kind of mess with me, if you get what I'm saying. I'd be a little self-conscious. It's just a totally different look than what I had before. I like to do fun, colorful eyeshadow and lipstick, but I don't do concealer or bronzer or anything. I can't be bothered. Fun, colorful eyeshadow. That does sound fun. I don't know if I could ever do that though. So do you just do, like, do you do that fancy stuff where people do, what is it, like the highlighter and stuff around the eyeshadow as well? Or do you just do like a whoosh, if that makes sense? I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I don't even do eyeshadow. I think the most I do is my brows, mascara, and I do use like skin tint. I don't use concealer and stuff like that, but I do like a nice little skin tint, and I only do it in certain areas. I keep it pretty light. I think we'll go with this on one arm and maybe some other bracelets on the other. Not these though, these are so clunky. I wish we had more options in game. And I might switch out the heels for something else. Closed heels maybe. Or actually no, maybe we can go with these. My sister did my makeup. She's really good at it. W's sister. And I didn't really see a big difference. So now I don't even bother with learning how to use it anymore. That means you were blessed with some amazing genes. So congrats, Victoria. You won. I kind of do fancy stuff, but not all the time. One time I made my eyeshadow look like Nemo and Dory because I was bored. That's so cool. See, okay. If I knew how to do stuff like that, then maybe I would put more effort or try to do more stuff. But I can't. But that's so cool. Some people can do like really creative stuff when it comes to makeup. Like, it's honestly insane. Makeup and hair. I don't know if you guys have seen, it's this woman on Twitter, and she has like the afro, and she does some really crazy stuff with it. It's like really cool. Oops, I didn't mean to click out of that. I want to give her a little necklace. And we need more necklace options too. I'm gonna mix her golds and silvers. Oh no, I'm just delusional. No. You're absolutely stunning. That's why you couldn't tell the difference. I think we'll go for the mini hoops on this outfit as well. She looks like someone I would want to be friends with, but also I would be scared to approach because I feel like she would either be like really cool or she'd be really mean. So I would be pretty intimidated to go up to her and try to have a conversation. But to be fair, I'm not the type to go up to anyone and start a conversation in the first place. I like this outfit on her. Oh yeah, I try to copy her sometimes with my hair, like making little cat shape puffs. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. My hair's in a twist now though, so I'm not doing it anymore. Just people are so creative. It's honestly amazing what people can think of. And the fact that they can actually execute it and it looks cool. I don't know. I don't really care about her swimwear, so we'll just go with this. I think that's fine. We don't have to put that much effort into it. But yeah, we're almost done. Honestly, I feel like we're kind of speedrunning through her. I think it helps that I have kind of an idea what type of sim I want her to be, or I see her being. I can go with this type of top. I don't know if we have the right swatches though. Maybe the vest. Me personally, I love doing like a little crop vest without the sleeves or without an undershirt. Definitely my go-to. And maybe this swatch? Honestly, I don't know. Don't ask me what her style is. I don't know. It's just all over the place. Much like my own. Because I feel like I don't have like a go-to style. I honestly just wear whatever I want. One day it's very like streetwear. Next day it might be something really preppy. Or something really basic. I'm kind of all over the place. And I feel like she would be the same. She just wears whatever she wants. I'm gonna get my hair redone in a week or two, and I'm so excited. Every time my hair is a different color, I feel like a different person. Oh, so are you gonna get it, like, what are you getting done to it? Are you just getting it dyed? But yeah, I agree. You really do feel like a whole new person whenever you change up your hair and the color. Are you gonna go for more like fall colors, since it is fall? Like some reds, maybe like a little bit of orange. What's another fall color that looks good? Maybe a dark green. I feel like that's a really hard color to pull off. I might go with these pants. I do like those. And maybe we can go for the mules. A question for everyone. Do you guys also associate Sims worlds with specific fashion styles? I don't know why, but I always have certain styles for certain neighborhoods or worlds. Personally, I think that's a cool idea, but honestly, I don't have I don't have the mental capacity to do all that. I admire people that do that though. Or like have a general style if they're like making a save file. Like I know Pixa, when she was working, or as she's working on her save file, her city save file, she has like, what is it, 2000s fashion in mind for most of that world. So yeah, it is cool that people do that, but me personally, I don't really. It's just, they just wear whatever. Even though it would make sense to give them a specific style. I'm doing twist again, which means I can change my hair color without dyeing it by using synthetic hair. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So you're getting your hair twisted. Honestly, I like the look of twists better than braids. No one asked, but I thought I'd just say that. Before I went bald, I was definitely into twists. Yeah, we'll do this. I don't use this that much, so I'm gonna use it here. Because why not? Ooh, we can use this watch. Okay. A little pizzazz. No penny. I randomize the Sims' likes and dislikes and choose their clothes based on that. Oh, I never thought of doing it that way. I never thought about it. It just comes naturally and I don't know why. That's a good thing though. Things that come naturally like that, that's good. It doesn't come naturally to me. For example, Willow Creek is 20s and 50s inspired, and Oasis Springs is 60s and 70s inspired. Willow Creek is 20s and 50s inspired. Interesting. I can definitely see how Oasis Springs? Yeah. How that 60s and 70s definitely gives off that. If you guys are familiar with like Call of Duty, like that Nuketown, or what's that game? Fallout? Gives off those vibes. Or if I have a specific theme in mind when I look at a sim, that's what they get. Yeah, I'm more so that. Like if I already have like a certain idea or a certain theme, I just go with that. If not, I just figure it out as I'm in cast. I feel like this song might be copyrighted, so I'm gonna skip. Here we go. What kind of necklace should I give her? Wish we had more chokers in the game. Because I think she would wear a little choker. Or we can give her this, a little scarf. Nah, we can't give her that. Not for this outfit, at least. I might just go without a necklace because I don't really see one that fits. Also, SXFTQT, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Sorry I didn't see it earlier. Like I said, I really suck when it comes to checking that stuff. Also, we're almost to 100 followers. I feel like we have to do something to celebrate. I don't know what though. Any ideas welcome. Okay, what should we do about cold weather? I feel like the easiest thing would just be to throw her in like this or this. Or let me see what kind of jackets we have. Because do we have an oversized one? Maybe we can put her in that. Okay, no we don't. That's a bummer. We do have this. I really want an oversized leather jacket, but I don't want that top. I'm not really feeling that. Let's see. What do we have to work with? Or now I might look at what we have on the masculine side. Ooh, wait a minute. This could be kind of cool. What swatches do we have though? I'm not really feeling any of these. So I might just stick with the black and the red. And maybe we'll do a long skirt. Something like this. Yeah, we can go with that. And some boots. Very fashion forward. I feel like this is very trendy. All right, I think he's finished. There we go. We officially have Dustin's girlfriend in the game. All right, very nice. So yeah, as far as her traits go, she's definitely non-committal. I'm gonna make her an art lover. And for her final trait, I'm thinking maybe either she's an insider or I don't want to say snob. Insider, or we could make her outgoing. What other traits we have? We do have party animal as well. I might go with insider. Okay, I just had to check on the health of the stream, make sure we're okay. We're good. But yeah, non-committal, art lover, insider. As far as aspiration, I wish we had an aspiration around like being a critic or something. Because she's not really into, well, she likes painting and stuff, but that's not like her main goal in life. So I guess maybe we'll go with leader of the pack for her aspiration. And then as far as names, honestly, nowadays I can't really be bothered with names. So 9 times out of 10 when it comes to naming a sim, I just randomize until I see something that sounds good. She looks like Akira, so we'll go with Kira. Last name, let's see, Coughlin. LaRue. Looks like how you might pronounce it. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Kira LaRue. There you go. Welcome to the world. And then as far as her activities and hobbies and stuff, like I said, she's into painting. Honestly, she's into like all things arts. So photography, pottery. Not really a fan of video games. And what's something else? Maybe she's not a fan of research and debate. Conversation topics. Discussing interests, of course. She's She's not really one for affection. And we can have her be a fan of deep thoughts. Fashion, hipster fashion, polished fashion, and then characteristics. Artsy Sims, definitely rascals because again she's into the more bad boy type of Sims. And maybe one more. She's not really into homebody Sims. Okay, but yeah, there she goes. We're done with them. Have I moved them in yet? I can't remember. No, I haven't. We can go ahead and move them in. I'm fine with that. Wait, did I save this to the gallery yet? Okay, wait, let me check. Also, let me save! Wait, please. Okay, almost had a heart attack. Let me save my game. Also, everyone else, please save your game if you're also playing. That would have been really bad. Okay, let me check. I don't remember if I already saved that lot to the gallery, because that might be why I haven't moved anyone in. Okay, no, I haven't. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'm hoping I can update my game this week, and then I can share this lot and some of the other lots too from Doodoo. Because word on the street is everything is fine. The game is okay now. We have nothing to worry about, hopefully. So I'm gonna update my game this week and get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure I'm done with this. We do have this stuff over here, but honestly, that's just gonna be nothing. Oh, I have this part over here to do. I still have to figure out what kind of sim I'm gonna have live over here. Because I did want to furnish this place, but I don't really have any idea what type of family I might put over here. It's a very spacious place too. Okay, so I have to do that first before I actually move people in. But now that we have that out of the way, which family do I want to do next? So I think I might do the hacker sim, since that's only one person. Yeah, we'll do that, and then maybe we'll move over to the lounge, because I have kind of an idea of what kind of sim I want to come over here. But also, I still don't really know that much. So yeah, I'll go ahead and work on the hacker sim. I'm just gonna go with this look maybe, or this base. Actually, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I start off with a different base. Misa, hello, good morning, welcome in. Glad you can join for another stream. Hope you're doing well. We're currently just making some townies for Doodoo, and right now we are making a hacker sim for the world of Nordhaven. Because, as I said, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of crime going on here. And so one of my ideas for Nordhaven, I want there to be some type of heist plot. Because again, we have that guy that moved in with his parents because he's on the run. You know, he owes a lot of people money. So he ran off to Nordhaven with his kids and his girlfriend to try to escape that. So he's in a need for like some big money and fast. And therefore, maybe I want him to get together with like a ragtag group of criminals, and one of them being this hacker sim. And they're going to plot to rob the art museum. Because we're going to make the art museum, or we're going to rebuild it, and we're going to give it like a safe and stuff so Sims can actually go in there and rob it. That's going to be one of the main storylines for Nordhaven. But yeah, that's what we're working on right now. I like this nose. Maybe they're Asian because I think the sim would look nice with blue eyes. Blue eyes, blue eyes. Go with blue eyes. Look very serious. And maybe I keep the lips like this. Or maybe not. Go with something a little tiny. Give them more of a round shape. Kind of like an egg, if I can. Eyebrows or no eyebrows? I don't mind these, but I gotta choose carefully. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but honestly, I feel like eyebrows have a bit more of a say into how a person is. They express a lot. Like these eyebrows, they seem like they belong to someone who's kind of unsure or a bit nervous. Excuse me. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Because I feel like this sim, there's someone that's very, or I guess you can say they're the stereotypical hacker type of sim, where they're just always holed up in their apartment and they don't really socialize with other people. So I think we're gonna go with that. That's what I'm feeling when it comes to the character. And where's the acne at? Or we can go with this instead. That'd be like acne scars. And probably some eye bags too. Yeah. Team Simba, hello, hello. Good morning, and welcome in. Glad you can join. We're currently working on our hacker sim for Nordhaven. As you can see, they're very serious because they got the bags, the whole shebang. And what kind of teeth? They have 2 front teeth. Front teeth representation. Okay. I think that's all we can do right now when it comes to their face. I'm gonna go in again and try to do the tattoo method. Add some shading and stuff. Again, shout out to Tiny Coffee Cups. I'm reheating her nachos, as the kids say, but I'm not doing it that well. So they're coming out pretty soggy, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, there we go. Light eyebrows with dark hair can look good on them. Okay, let me remember that. Light eyebrows with dark hair. We can definitely try that. What if she had dyed her hair like maybe blue? Okay. That could be an option. We'll experiment with that in a little bit. Not soggy nachos, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I would prefer if they were nice and crisp, but at this point, yeah, they're a little bit soggy. The cheese isn't like completely melted, and we can't reheat them anymore because I'll completely ruin the nachos. Then again, who is eating reheated nachos? Like, let's be so serious. Honestly, me probably. I say who is eating that, but I'm definitely eating that because I'm not letting food go to waste. I'm not. Especially if it's food that I actually like. Thanksgiving leftovers, sure. We can just let that go to waste because I don't know if you guys are the same way, but when it comes to holidays and they're at my house, my family loves to just survive off of holiday leftovers for like the next few weeks, and I can't do that. I really can't do that. Because don't get me wrong, I do love holiday food, but it comes to a point where we have to eat something else. We have to. We can't eat turkey for 3 weeks straight. We can't do that. And I refuse. But yeah, any other type of leftovers, if it's only for like a few days, I'm fine with it. I can do that. I'll be the first one hopping in to warm up a plate. I wonder if we can try to get maybe like a little bit of a reddish undertone. I might have to layer it a bit. Maybe that's too severe. I don't know. I don't know. Please, it is too early for more controversy. Okay, but is that controversy though? What are you telling me, Simstorian? Are you telling me that you can survive off of leftovers for 3 weeks? Is that what you're saying? Because, well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the circumstances. Like, luckily, I feel like I'm privileged enough now to where I can make that decision. But maybe, like, a few years ago, I definitely would be doing that. Would I prefer it? No. Because, again, that's just too much. Eating the same food for 3 weeks straight. But at the same time, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. I might go back in and actually lighten that up a bit. Or I don't know. Yeah, actually I might. Just a little bit. You must eat every bite of Thanksgiving and Christmas food. It's destiny. But you guys don't understand. My family, they're that type of family where we cook so much food. Like more than what we have to. And if it's at your house, everyone brings that food over. And no one takes it home. No one. They're like, no, because we have this thing where, especially around Thanksgiving, the whole family, they'll just stay basically that whole week. So people are like coming in and out and just eating off of the leftovers. But there's so much food left over that even after that week, there's still food left. And then you're stuck with it because everyone's like, no, I don't want to take that home. So why did you bring that much in the first place if you're not going to take it home? I don't know. I just have very complicated feelings about Thanksgiving leftovers. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. Food will get spoiled after that long. But I will bust down some leftover Thanksgiving food for a good 4 days. You would think, but like I'm saying, my family, we're just, I don't know, maybe we're just weirdos or something. But my grandma, she can make food last for a year if she has to. And she definitely will. Cool puppy, you're cooking with the sim? Well, thank you, thank you. I feel like I am as well, but I couldn't tell. I had that feeling, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, what was the suggestion before? Light eyebrows but dark hair. So what, should we go with like, I don't know, maybe like a light brown? Honestly, I was thinking of the sim being non-binary. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. Maybe this type of hair. It's not bad. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if this hair suits them. We need more short hairstyles. Maybe something like this. Or this one. This one looks very wiggy to me. No, I'm just lying. We're not using that one. I just clicked on it because I was just being silly. We're not using that. What about this hair? My family has the exact opposite. You have to grab some food to store away early. Yeah. We don't have that issue because there's just so much food. So much food that you're drowning in it. But we do make a good dent though. It's just people just don't want to take leftovers home. Because they also don't want to survive off of leftovers for the next few weeks. Lighten the eyebrows a tad more. It'll suit the blue. So like almost blonde. Like right here. Or like this one. Is it me or... No, let me not even say it. Because it will sound stupid. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to be flamed. So I'm just going to keep quiet. Business and hobby has good short hairs. The blonde that matches her skin tone. Business and hobbies. Oh, that's where this one is from. I don't know. Do you guys think they can pull this off? I feel like they kind of can. I'm not saying would you go for it, but would they go for it? Does it seem like something they would wear? Because me personally, I think this is pretty tragic, but I feel like they would want to do it. So maybe we let them. You know, we tried to talk them out of it, but at the end of the day, they wanted to do it. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. This is feeling kind of girl with the dragon tattoo. I do think they pull it off. They pull it off. Love it. Okay, great. Then we'll go with that. Wow, you guys are so supportive. I'm trying to think. Would they go for any earrings? Maybe. I don't know. Part of me wants to say they wouldn't get their ears pierced. So maybe we don't go. Also, I think their pronouns are they, she, her. And they're gonna have a pretty weak frame. Not very shapely, but kind of small. And they're not really that strong because, again, they just sit around all day at the computer in their apartment. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Yes, girl with a dragon tattoo vibe. I think for sure it's the blue hair. The blue hair. Also, their face kind of reminds me of the actress in that movie. The one with Daniel Craig. They would get their ears pierced. Okay. Since you're so passionate about it, we can do it. We can do it. I'll go with these. Man, I really wish we had height sliders in base game. I understand why we don't, but at the same time, it's a travesty. It's what the people want. It's what we deserve. And as far as their fashion, honestly, they're just gonna be like straight hoodies for every single outfit. Because again, they're just at home. They're just chilling. Hacking into people's systems and bank accounts. Let's go for those really baggy pants from Business and Hobbies. Where are they? Where art thou, baggy pants? I should show their apartment, because honestly, I was really satisfied with their apartment, given that I was just working with vanilla. The sim is from Berlin, trust me. We were supposed to get gradual height when Sims 5 used to be in development. Rest in peace, Sims 5. Didn't even know you, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I didn't really have faith for Sims 5. I was kind of in the party of, I think Sims 4 might be my last game, even if we had a Sims 5. Because don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy Sims 4, bugs and all, but at the same time, I don't know, they've burned me too many times. Oh, I like the button up. Maybe go with this one. And some jeans. I prefer height sliders over gradual sliders. I would say same, me too. I'd rather be able to just set the height myself. Or some combination of the two. Like teenagers, they come in, I guess, a predetermined height. Something that's different from adult height. Because that's like one of my main gripes with this game. Or how teenagers basically look like adults. So I'd be fine if there's like a mix. And then you can kind of adjust to what you want it to be. But honestly, that'll probably break the game, so... Whoa, wait a minute. When did we get these jeans? These look almost alpha. Like, why are they so high quality? It's kind of crazy. Skinny jeans. I can see that, honestly. Especially with, like, the little belt. Skinny jeans, or what else do we have? Not these. That's where I'm at. I don't like how they handled this part of the franchise. Yeah, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know, maybe one day, if we did get Sims 5 and, like, time pass, I would eventually, like, if things looked okay, I might go to Sims 5. But yeah, I don't know. But now I don't have to worry about it, because apparently we're stuck with Sims 4 forever. Okay, I think I might go with these jeans instead. Also, I tried playing with the doo-doo save, but it didn't work for me. Oh no. Yeah, I've heard people, like, I don't know what it is, what saves. I've had a few people come to me and be like, yeah, I can't open the save, or the slot doesn't work. And I don't know what to do, because I don't have that problem. So I can't really, like, replicate it, but that sucks. That sucks. At least you saw it, and at least you thought, wow, Cool Puppy did a pretty decent job. That's all that matters. But that's a bummer. Maybe one day you'll be able to access it and get the full experience. Do we have any cool full sets for this? Not really. That's so cute. Yes, I want to buy a new laptop next year, so hopefully then. Ooh, are you going to try to go for a gaming laptop? Because honestly, if you do, I highly recommend gaming laptops. They are pretty solid. It's currently what I use. I'm gonna try to repeat some of the same items because I don't feel like their wardrobe would be that big. That's interesting. I really like how we're just zooming through cast though, because sometimes, well, especially if I'm working on like Scuff New York with CC, I feel like cast can take forever, especially just for one sim. But right now we're kind of in a good flow. I guess that's the benefits of making a sim without CC. You don't really have as many options, so you don't really have to like spend so much time just browsing through everything, which is nice sometimes. I love CC, but sometimes it can be a bit much. Now for party wear. I might put them in this top. And we'll just go with these same jeans. And the same shoes. Oh wow, this is my first time seeing this dress. It's really pretty. W high school years. Who would have thought I would ever say that sentence in my life, but here we are. I think we'll go with the hoodie again for the last two. Honestly, the same outfit. All right. There we are. Our hacker sim. Oh yeah, let me go through the outfits so you can see. Nothing too special when it comes to the clothes. Very laid back. But there they are. As far as their traits, definitely a loner. Because again, they're just holed up in their apartment 24/7. When it comes to the heist mission, they're definitely just going to be the one, I guess, like monitoring from the van or something like that. Where's Loner? Okay, Loner. What else do we have? It might make sense to make them nosy, since they'd probably be doing like a lot of surveillance and stuff. And then the last one. I'm thinking maybe either unflirty. We can do slob. Or we can even do skeptical. One of those three. Or even cringe, since they don't really get around people that much. They look pretty cool. The tattooing for skin details was a great idea. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Tiny coffee cups is a genius. A genius. Because I would have never thought of that. And I was like, wow. It's absolutely life-changing. It really does help. But I think maybe I will go for... They have an adorable enthusiasm for life. No, I don't think they feel that way. They do not have an adorable enthusiasm for life. So maybe not cringe. Maybe we'll go with skeptical. Not entirely trusting of the majority of things you see or hear. Skeptical sounds like to challenge the universe to provide concrete proof that something is indeed as it might appear. So yeah, we'll go with skeptical. I know, right? That's where I got the idea from too. Absolutely a mad genius. Mad genius. As far as aspiration. Sticky fingers, nah. Public enemy, no. Seeker or secrets. I'm trying to think, what is their goal? What's their goal in life? What do they want? I feel like maybe they would want to start a new life, possibly. Because that's why they're into like hacking. And maybe that's why they get into the heist. So maybe their goal is to one day go to Mount Komorebi or move there. That could be a nice goal to have. Or computer whiz. But that seems so generic. Like, I don't know. That seems too easy. Yeah, we'll just go with Mount Komorebi. That could be it. And then as far as activities, definitely into programming, into photography. Not really into fitness or cooking. Doesn't really drink either, so no mixology. Colors, black, blue. Conversation topics. Not really much of a talker, so no small talk. You can do stories. No deep thoughts. Also, that's the phone in the background. No silly behavior. No potty humor. Gossip is okay. Not really one for compliments. No affection. Okay, there we go. They're going to be a very hard sim to talk to. Fashion. Something basic. And then their characteristics. Is that Pixie Liza? Or maybe. But hello. If not, I'm sorry. Hello. Welcome in. Good morning. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Also, I appreciate everyone that's currently in the stream. Also, shout out to the lurkers. I have not forgotten about you guys. What kind of sims are they into? Definitely not high energy sims. Homebody sims. Cerebral sims, sure. No romance enthusiasts. And maybe I'm not really a fan of egotistical sims. Wait, no, because then that includes shady as well. So, you can go with not a fan of spirited sims. Yep. Okay, nice. I got it right. Is this for the doo-doo save? It is for the doo-doo save. This is our hacker of Nordhaven. Okay, as far as their name goes, I'm just gonna go with Z. Z. Last name Baguette. Rap. Z. Roberts. Z. Hogan. Z. Weeks. Z. Madden. Z. Robinson. Z. McCormick. Z. Yeager. Okay, we'll just go with that. Z. Yeager. But they just go by Z. Default walk style. No, walk style is fine. As far as their sexual orientation, I don't really have any idea, to be honest. What for the pronouns? They, them. I wish we had more voices to choose from.
How do you? Yorbabe. Pomere Quas. Bobsone Zitorb. Poli 9 Mokosa.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that. I'm back. Welcome back. The sim turned out very cool. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with them. I think we did a good job here. I like their look, their style. There we go. Welcome to the world, Z. Yeah, let me pop in and show you their apartment real quick, because I was pretty satisfied with how I did it. Also, let me save. Wait, that's not the right one. I wish the Sims team didn't abandon so many things like walk styles, lifestyles, voices. You can't even put all hobbies and likes and dislikes. That's what I'm saying. I wish they would have added more, especially for walk styles, because I actually do like using walk styles, but there's really not that many options. Maybe next you can make the sim that lives in that final little apartment, but I don't know what type of sim to make for that, because as you can see, it's kind of a big apartment, because this is like the living space, the kitchen, and then I think we have like 3 bedrooms, or the potential for 3 bedrooms. So I don't know what type of sim or family would live here. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be completely 100% with you. When I was doing this apartment, I was kind of thinking, what if they had like a little brothel set up? But I don't know if that's too out of pocket. Or like something like that. I don't know. I don't know what they get into. It was some type of business set up here where there was like multiple sims, and that business was being handled in their own respective rooms. So yeah, if anyone has any other ideas, I'm all game, but I have no idea what to do over there. But anyway, where's that apartment at? Oh yeah, it's down here. Let me move the light out so you can get the full effect. But this is the apartment for the hacker sim we just did. And I love it so much. Look at it. It's so cool. It's so them. I was like, wow. With no CC. But a lot of packs. Having a lot of packs does help. So, but yeah, this is their apartment. And they're probably going to be teaming up, like I said, with the son of the people who own this home over here and Dustin. Because I think Dustin might get involved. Because he's always looking to just make some money to help run his business. So that's our heist crew so far. And we might make another sim to join the heist crew. I feel like we need an old man. I don't know if you guys have ever played Uncharted, but what's his name? Sully or Scully? You need someone like that to kind of keep everyone in check. So that's probably who we'll make one of these days. OMG, Jaeger reminds me of Attack on Titan. Low-key, me too. Yes to the brothel? Okay. I think that could be fun. How would we do it? We can come up with something. But I think it'll be fun. Maybe make another non-binary sim with kids. That is also an option. Okay. Wait, what's a brothel? It's... Well, actually, just look it up. I don't know if I should say it on stream. Or maybe it's fine, I don't know. But yeah, maybe that's something that you look up really quick. Wow, looks cool. Very, very nice. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. Okay. Alright, that's a good way to put it, Pisces. A house where people can pay for companionship. Yeah, okay. I think I like that idea. So we might go with that. So next time, what are we gonna do with Nordhaven? I think, yeah, next time, maybe we'll work on that then. We'll work on turning... Wait, no, I didn't actually mean to click on that. I was hoping it would just pull up. I forgot it's not set as a residential rental, so it won't give me that option. Okay, it's fine. We're going back. Honestly, this is like the criminal block of Nordhaven. We have a brothel. We have a scammer. We have a hacker. Dustin, well, I don't know. He's not a criminal, but also he's not... You know, he's doing some pretty shady stuff. There's a lot going on here. If you decide to move a sim in here, I mean, I don't know. If you're a criminal, maybe this is the place for you. If not, it can be kind of awkward. But anyway, I think next duty stream, we'll try to turn this into a mini brothel over here. That could be the move. And we can possibly create the sims for that. So yeah, that sounds good with me. And off stream, I'll probably just continue to do some building so we can go ahead and move things along. Because I'm hoping we'll finish Nordhaven by the middle of September. Which is kind of ambitious, but we need to move on. So I was hoping to get the save finished by the end of September, but it's looking like it might be the end of the year. So there you go. Ellie Pern, thank you for the follow. I hope I said your name right. If not, I'm very sorry about that. Oh, I looked it up. I get it now. Okay, good. How would it work though? That's a good question. I think we could probably use some clubs to get it to work. Like, we can just have the activities be... Oh, wait, actually, no, you're right. How would that work? Okay, we can talk about it a little bit more, but maybe we can set a club for the brothel workers, and we can set a club for like patrons. So we can make some Sims who might use their services, and we can set the apartment, or maybe we have like a common space. Okay, let's talk about it a little bit. It's a good question. I'm thinking what we can do, we can set this as a common space. So therefore, Sims, they'll just randomly come over and like hang out in this area. And since this is a common space, we can set this lot as the hangout for future brothel patrons. So they'll come over here, and then we'll have the brothel club where they interact specifically with the brothel patrons. So we have activities to like be friendly, to flirt, all that other stuff. And that's how we can make it somewhat functional. But if you play with like wicked whims and stuff, then you know, you can take it to the next level. But that's what I'm thinking so far. Do you have more characters planned for Nordhaven? I do. We still need to make the owner of the lounge, and I want to make workers there, like a lounge singer and stuff like that, because I want to make that a small business. So as far as their character, I haven't really thought that much into detail, but yeah, I do have more townies planned that we're going to be working on. I'm sure you can make a small business and do a ticketing booth and have it set to like romantic interactions and a little flirty vibe. Thing with that though, since this is going to be a residential rental, I don't know if we can set up a small business on a residential rental lot. I don't know if that's possible. It might be, but I haven't tried it. Yeah, I don't know. No, but it doesn't look like this. Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna be set as a residential rental. I just haven't done it yet because I'm not done decorating it. Considering making a music school for my child sim once I get business and hobbies. Ooh, that would be fun. Created by the name Down in Simland, has a multi-purpose lot trait mod that uses residential rental common spaces as commercial spaces. They do, and I use that all the time, actually. Like, all the time. And I highly recommend it. That's what I'm saying. Like, base game or vanilla, we definitely have to use a bit of imagination. But if you have mods, this is for sure, like, easy peasy. Like, we can figure this out, no problem. But I do think we can work it out. And I think that'll be fun to try to figure out next stream. So yeah, that's the agenda for next Saturday. We're going to furnish the brothel. We're going to make the Sims for it. And I guess we have to make some patrons too. Or we can just have some of the townies already here. Like be... I think that'd be kind of funny. Especially because there's one guy and one of the families in Nordhaven. He's already like kind of... I guess he has a wandering eye. So he can definitely be a part of it. But yeah, we'll work on that. And then we'll work on trying to like play test it and make sure it's functional. Maybe have a brothel on a different lot by itself so it's easier. But I don't have any more lots to spare. All of the lots in Nordhaven are currently assigned. Like I already have things planned for them. And I don't know, I like the idea of it being over in the apartment area. I think that's kind of funny. Because it'll probably cause some conflict with not the parents. Or yeah, I guess the grandparents that live over here, you know? Like, wow, this neighborhood is really going to hell. We have a brothel next door. You know, that type of thing. But yeah. Wow, this has been a very productive stream, guys. Good job, everyone. Also, shout out to Phoenix Sims. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. But yeah, that is the plan for next week. So you can be expecting that at our usual time, 9 a.m. on a Saturday, Eastern Standard Time. Also, when it comes to the upcoming stream schedule, I will be streaming Tuesday at, 7 or 8? Honestly, I can't remember. But I'll put out a post or I'll schedule it. And I think from now on, guys, instead of streaming on Fridays, I might start streaming on Thursdays. Because I'm going to be honest, I was kind of tired. I was kind of tired yesterday. Because I don't know, maybe I'm just getting older. And, you know, when you're just sitting home, you start to get tired pretty early. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should start streaming on Thursdays. And we might do 7. That way I'm not so super tired after stream or like during stream. But yeah, that's pretty much it. LMFAO, end up really going to hell. I mean, that's how they feel, you know? You find out that a brothel opened up next door to your business slash home and you have grandkids and stuff. They're not down for that. They're not down for that. And watch the VOD back because I fully fell asleep for 90% of the live. I'm upset about it. No worries, no worries. You were sick anyway. You need to get your rest. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to cut the stream here because I have to get up and start getting ready for my family reunion and stuff. But I think this was a really fun stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me out. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or evening. Shout out to the VOD watchers and the lurkers as always. I will be posting this on YouTube as well, so you can watch it over there. And yeah, I will see you next time, everyone. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Bye. Have a good one.